Cancer, welcome to your general reading. I hope you're well. I hope you're fabulous. I cannot wait until we get into your season. Let me tell you, everybody can do with some softening up, honey. I'll tell you what, I am so tired of the edginess of people's energy. I mean, really. Let's just soften it up a little bit, please. So, I do look forward to entering Cancerian season. I hope you do too. What's going on, please? Some of that Cancerian energy, please. What's going on? Oh, it's a good time to just open up and be all squishy and soft and romantic and all that good stuff. Well, we could do with it too, let me tell you. All right. Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Nine of Wands. Yeah, well, it's not always easy to invest in love, is it? I know, it's not easy to invest in love. There's part of your energy that's kind of burnt out by it. Nine of Wands, like, I don't know if I can do this shit. Page of Pentacles, honey, come on. You, dig deep, all right? That's not who you are. I know you can feel jaded sometimes because your feelings are such that they can be magnificent, and for that same reason, they can be so overwhelming. So, you're kind of like, I'd like to invest in love, Page of Pentacles. Nine of Wands, maybe not right now. Nine of Wands, this is exhaustion, right? This is the wounded warrior. It's like, I keep trying. And you know what? I get hurt. I know you're tired. Now, there's Two of Cups here. It's the simplest form of love. I love you, and you love me. Not necessarily a soul bond, but it's very simple love language. Now, some of you might be tired of investing in the same cups that may not be giving to you. We'll see. We shall see. I'm kind of tired of showing love to a situation that doesn't show love to me. I can't say that's not a possibility. I need to clarify. But for others of you, just the idea of investing in new love, you're like, no, thank you. just not right now. I'm not saying no forever. I'm just saying no for right now. Let's see, what's going on? Show me that current Cancerian energy, please. Show me that current Cancerian energy, please. Oh, I'm hungry. I mean, when am I not, though? Show me that current Cancerian energy. Let's do one more. Show me current Cancer. The Magician, Knight of Wands, Judgment. Yay, you're back. Okay. I'm not saying it wasn't without a fight, but in Cancer, it's like, there's your enthusiasm. There you are. There's your optimism. It's like, let's try again. Okay. I wasn't, no, but now I'm reinvigorated. Yes, you are. Yes, you is. The Magician, Knight of Wands, Judgment. Feels like the timing's right. It feels like you're receiving a particular call. Your energy seems to be showing some enthusiasm towards this particular call. At least on the surface, you are showing me enthusiasm in response to a call, judgment, timing. It's not incidental. It's not for you. No. It's because you're reacting to it in terms of the Magician's like, I want that. Yes, you do. Knight of Wands, you feel pretty good about it. You got some steam on that Magician, let me tell you. It's Judgment's timing's right. Timing's here. Okay. I like that. I like your turnaround. I like it. It's like, there's Cancer. There's Cancer. I don't know who you're responding to, but it's not random. It's not random at all. Show me the future. Show me the future, please. Show me the future, please. Show me the future, please. Yeah, talk about turning that frown upside down, honey. All right. Show me that future, please. Show me that future, please. Show me the future, please, for Cancer. Ace of Cups. King of Pentacles. Two of Swords. I got some confusion here, a little bit. I don't think it's enough to override this. I hope it's not. We shall see. Because otherwise I'm seeing what looks like a confident beginning. I am. Ace of Cups. There might be some confusion about the particular growth of it. With that King of Pentacles there. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. They tend to like direction. I need to know how to grow my stuff. I need to know how to build. I need to know where to invest. I need to know how to be resourceful. So there might be some confusion around it. How far it goes, I don't know. I've seen the Two of Swords and an outcome fused to orientation before, and it amounted to peanuts, like nothing. So it might be pinging the radar kind of low level, especially if there's just some like really basic confusion about structure. Particularly investment into the Ace of Cups. Okay? Is it viable? Is it real? Yes, we're feeling it. Yes, I'm inclined towards that. How do we invest in it in the real world? Yes. How do we expand it? Oh, no. Because I have seen that for you, haven't I, recently with your readings? It's like a lot of energy that's potential, but not owned or fully embraced. There's always been this layer, and it's always the 3D layer, the real world layer, that has come into question many times with what is otherwise a very strong connection that you have. I've been seeing that for you lately. And it's like an anthem for Cancer readings. And honey, that's lovely, but I want you to get in there, get your person, and, you know, just saying. Saying cash that energy out, honey. You have access to it. Cash the energy out. I'm just saying. What's the point? Yeah, it's like you're sitting on a gold mine of energy that we haven't cashed out in the real world. I'm just saying. You know, maybe that's just my Scorpio self, honey, but we got to make good on that energy. I'm just saying. That's me, though. Okay, it's like, no, I just love being in love with my connection. It's not like that. Show me the overview, please. Show me the overview, please. Show me the overview, please, for Cancer. What's going on? Show me the overview, please, for Cancer. Nine of Pentacles. Yes, I am nice. I'm comfortable. I am competent. I'm an individual. I'm a Queen of Cups. Yes, you are. Lovely. Nine of Pentacles, lovely. Independent, sense of self, self-care, self-nurture. I know what it takes to be me in order to thrive. Okay. I am experienced. I have a very strong sense of self, what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Okay. Very independent nature in terms of I know what I'm capable of. I know what I'm worth, and I know what makes me comfortable. I know how to design my life, right? That Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay. It's more on the singular side. I know how to design my life. Okay, it could be you. It must be you. It's your energetic overview, but for some of you, that is your person. I don't know why I'm getting that so strongly, but yeah. Whoever meets that criteria, honey. Strong, independent, willful. It's like, I know my shit, thank you. You know, a little bit more on the introverted side. It's like, I don't need your validation. I can just stay at home. Thank you. I don't know why I'm getting that. I don't typically get that from the Nine of Pentacles, but it's like, that's cute. Well, thank you for your opinion, but I'm gonna do me. You do you. Something like that. Nine of Pentacles, please. It's like, I'll take that under advisement. I don't know where that's coming from, but that's a FYI for some of you. That's either you or your person. That's some strong personality coming over there. All right, show me this Nine of Pentacles, please. It's supposed to be your energetic overview, but for some of you, yeah, it's your person. Okay, show me this Nine of Pentacles, please. Show me that. Energy is vast. And I'm reading for the collective. So yeah, take what resonates, leave it does not. Reverse energies as it applies always. Yes. Show me this Nine of Pentacles, please, for Cancer. Oh, yes. Ooh, that's interesting. Strong sense of what's right and what's wrong for me. Very strong passion too. Somebody here does their best to keep their passion in check. Action oriented, but they keep their passion in check. It's based on experience and sense of self. Everything they do, they put the best of themselves into it. Eight of Cups. Somebody with forthright knowledge. Wheel of Fortune, things are changing for either you or your person. I don't know who is who. But somebody's here making a declaration of, I know what's right for me. Okay? And I'm walking away. It's forthright. It says, I know what's going on. I of Cancer, I of strong mind, I of will, I of knowing with justice here what is correct for me. And the King of Wands, understand that this is the correct course of action and I'm going to follow it. Eight of Cups. That's legit, but it's solid. It's solid, so I'm not mourning this. I'm not mourning this because you're not. Energetically speaking, you're not mourning this at all. There's no, I'm sure I will see pain. Don't get me wrong. Whenever we make decisions like this, assume there's pain. But it's ownership. It's ownership of self, so it's coming from the correct space. Okay? I'm not seeing the markers of regret. Somebody had a literally reading called No Regrets. I can't remember who it was. No regrets. I don't remember, I'm sorry. But here in this sense of a strong sense of confidence, I know this is correct for me. King of Wands with justice. This is literal. I have confidence in knowing this is correct for me, being backed up by that Nine of Pentacles. Somebody is exercising their freedom principles. I need to go my own way. It's done so justly, correctly, rightfully. Somebody understands they're no longer emotionally invested in something or someone. And they look to thyself to make the correct decisions and what is abiding by their particular laws and principles. Okay. So I know it's correct. So far, where it ties in, I don't know, but it seems to have opened up your energy tremendously into other things. Okay. So, let's see if we're separating from this. Because like I said, for some of you, you're really tired of showing love to something that doesn't seem to be too receptive. I thought it might have been new love in general. It's like, seeing a cynical Cancer like that, don't get me wrong, like, I know cynical Cancers exist, but it takes so much for you to get to that space where it's like, love, okay, don't ever knock on my door again. I eschew all love. Ever again. That, like, I know you can get into that space, but it doesn't stick. I know you, honey. You are the hopeless romantic. Like, you might get into that space sometimes. You might hit that pocket sometimes, but I promise you always come out of it. As you should. As you should. That's just not who you are. It's not. I could say that about any other signs and they'll stay that way, but you, no. No. You're too much an optimist in love, honey. You are. I know that sometimes the intensity or variety of your own feelings can put you off and exhaust you, but no, honey. I'm looking at a very reasonable Cancer here. You are doing what is literally in your estimation that is correct for you. So again, so long as your energy is in alignment, that's all I care about. You always have to, that is your responsibility as a human being. You need to know that. You have to know when things are right for you. You have to know when things are wrong for you. And if something's wrong for you, what do you do about it? Okay? Because if you don't do something about it, you are showing yourself, in fact, injustice. This Cancer I'm looking at is showing themselves justice. Okay. Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Nine of Wands. Here we go. Let's see it. It's like, I'm tired. I'm kind of tired of putting myself into these cups. I'm tired. Here's a little bit of a page. I see a love cup here. I see it. I do. But even you are tired of putting yourself into it, even if it's just on the Page of Pentacles, which is the smallest form of investment. In other words, there's love here, but you're not putting much of yourself into it. That's not an accusation. It's just your reaction to someone energetically in the real world. You're kind of tired of putting your love energy into someone. You're exhausted by it. Okay. Show me this Page of Pentacles, please. Show me that Page of Pentacles, please. One more. Show me this Page of Pentacles, please. You'll like this. I had this in the I think it was a Cancer video. I had a comment the other day. It's like, I'm going to stop watching your tarot. I just can't stand the sound of the card shuffling. I'm like, should you be watching any tarot then? Like, you know what's involved, right? Like, cards. And yeah, you can, of course, absolutely watch tarot readers who don't shuffle the cards. I personally have an issue with that because I want to see the shuffle. Sorry. I want to see the shuffle. It's called believability, baby. I want to see the shuffle. Call me Scorpio. Suspicious, but I want to see the shuffle. How do I know you didn't place them? I don't know that. I want to see the shuffle on camera, honey. Show me that. That's just me, though. But there you go. I can't stand watching your tarot. I hate the shuffling. Oh, honey. Yeah. I don't quite know what to tell you. Six of Cups. Okay. What about it? That's interesting. Ace of Cups. What's going on? Show me this Two of Cups. Show me this Two of Cups, please. What's going on? Show me this Two of Cups. No. Show me this Two of Cups. Page of Pentacles. No way. No way. Capricorn's card tried to pop. Five of Cups. Jesus. No way. Oh, no way. Cancer. This is crazy. Only you could have a reading like this. I swear to God. Only you could have a reading like this. Honey, you showed two Page of Pentacles. But it wasn't in the way. It is. This position literally right here is exactly what I thought it was on your top line. This just blew my fucking mind. Okay? Whoa. Page of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Ace of Cups. Your heart was wanting to, in the real world, invest in a soul bond energy, and they also represent new love. Ace of Cups is over that Six of Cups, so it is with the validity of the old on top of the layer of the new. A part of your heart was responding very strongly, but very smally. Smally? I speak good English. Okay. I have, you know. Christina. But anyway, I'm sorry. Part of your heart space was minimal investing in a soul bond. That also with it comes healing, a fuller heart space, stronger sense of self, stronger sense of love energy. Those resting on a Page of Pentacles, low level investment. But as you continue to engage in whatever this energy presented, the better it felt. And it comes with it the markers of new love. And it's someone whom you know. It does not have to be an ex. Guys, let's please break out of that Six of Cups thinking that it's an ex. It's time built into it. Yes, that's where that association comes from. But it's not necessarily an ex. This is someone whom you resonate with on the soul level, and it's kind of inexplicable. You can't always... I mean, seriously, I went over this in your last reading when I saw it for you like 3 or 4 times. Yeah. So, in the recent past, I'm looking at a Cancer who, Page of Pentacles, no matter how small, just a little bit, giving themselves a little bit in the real world to a soul bond energy. And with it comes bearing a great deal of love. A strong Ace of Cups. Boom, jump over here. The original Two of Cups. The one that I thought, perhaps you're tired of investing in. You are. I was correct on that. What I was not expecting was this. This I was expecting. Not that. I got two energies here. You feed them both Page of Pentacles. One you actually want to invest in, the other one you don't. Let me explain to you my reading. Whew! Honey, only you could have a reading like this, I swear to God. Only you could have a reading like this. And it's looking like this particular Two of Cups, which again, not necessarily soul bond. It's just that recognition of I love you, you love me. We have a union of cups. I got 2 cups here, right? 2 people feed it, in other words, or at least they're supposed to. Here's the thing. Somebody is tired of feeding this particular cup. It causes them pain when they feed it. When we take away... and it's the Page of Pentacles. It's like... And here's the thing, it's union based. I am seeing some sort of relationship, and it's the same one. It's tying back to this Nine of Wands. Your energy is speaking volumes to me. It's so fast I can't really keep up with it. It's like you're spilling your guts to me, honey. You're spilling your guts to me today. Jesus. It's like, Christina, okay, look, this is what's going on. Like, your energy is being as honest with me as it possibly can be. Wow, thank you for that. I appreciate that. It's just mind-blowing me, honey. So, when you invest into this particular Two of Cups, whatever this love bond is, and it's coming across as relationship, bare minimum relationship, but also commitment, most likely marriage, okay? It's that same, it provokes in you that same level of exhaustion. Nine of Wands, not once but twice. Do you see the connection? Do you see the bridge? I got two Page of Pentacles to you. Part of you, your real world energy as well as your soul, is feeding a connection that benefits you. It makes you grow, makes you happy, makes your heart feel strong. And I got another one of your Page of Pentacles investing in a connection, most likely a commitment that does not make you happy. In fact, you find it exhausting. You haven't given up on it, but it does feel like somebody here has been emotionally abandoned, most likely you. In other words, you're feeding as much into this connection as you feel that you are receiving, which is not much. Okay? You feed this one, you feel a great deal in it. And it's like last time, natural, easy, organic. The way it should be. This does not feel like a natural investment. It's tiresome, it's cumbersome, it exhausts you. It also causes you sadness. It's like when you put yourself into these particular cups, you see whole parts of your emotions spill out. You know they're being wasted, in other words. Okay? You know your cups, literally that 2 within this 5. When you invest in it, you find it exhausting, and it's like your emotions go to waste. They're not, the cups are not replenished. They're not reciprocated, valued the way they should be, or cherished. I know that, otherwise your cups wouldn't be spilling out. I also know that, because if this connection gave you what you needed, you wouldn't be investing in this. That's real tarot. I know it's small. I know. When you invest in one, you are exhausted by it. You're drained as it is. You literally wash. Washing away. Your emotions are washing away. Yeah, well, I think that fits. As I was trying to say, you literally watch your emotions spill out, wash away. It's like it's like that quarter piece you put in the gumball machine, if anyone here remembers gumball machines. And you know that gumball doesn't actually give you anything substantial. And you're like, was that really worth a quarter? No, it wasn't. And you can't get the quarter back. You get something back from it, but it's not satisfying. And it wasn't worth what you paid. So I know that quarter, or that Page of Pentacles, seems terribly small to you. But even at the smallest fraction of your real world activities, you are drained by it because it doesn't get back to you. I got the 9 of Wands for you here twice under union. And this is union energy. Very good chance that it's marriage. Now, how far back in the past this goes, if it's still concurrent, I don't know. I see you right here. Okay? Know thyself. What is correct for you? And that's the Cancer I'm looking at today. It's looking like you understood what is right for you. You're seeking your independence. I was not expecting this. Honey, here, look, I've worked with tarot long enough to know that when I see a 2 and a 6 of Cups on the same line, yeah, that to me is typically more than one relationship. Now, I'm not saying it's third party. Not at all. I need to see more evidence of that. What I'm seeing is emotional development in one area. And it's very small. It's micro investment. Small, but it's real. And how little, and I know you try to keep it so small. I know you do. This one's small because you're exhausted. This one you try to keep small, I believe. But when you do, you feel stronger for it. Your cup gets bigger and bolder. You might have some Scorpio in your chart. Could be dealing with one. Oh, let's keep cracking on. Oh my. Show me this Nine of Wands. Let me know if you're connecting to Capricorn. For some of you, that's the one you keep a balance with. It doesn't have to be. Show me this Nine of Wands. Show me the Nine of Wands, please. No, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, just because I've been doing this for so long, when I see a 2 or 6 on the same line, it's not always more than one person that we have feelings for, but it can often be that way. Honestly, it's more indicative than the 3 of Cups ever could be. Just because the energy typically tends to be different. 6 of Cups is... It's unique. And it has a certain level of depth attached to it. 9 of Wands, please. Compared to, say, a 2 of Cups and a 4 of Wands, which tends to be much more straightforward. A little bit more flat, but realistic. Okay. 9 of Wands, if that makes sense. And I'm not trying to degrade your relationship or your commitment or anything like that. I'm reading the energies here. Okay. The Star. It's been quite the struggle trying to figure out what is right for you. And what pathway you're meant to follow, what star you're meant to follow. The one that you are on, the Fool, wanting to open up, just to kind of break free. Your energy just wants to break free. 9 of Wands, I just want to break free. The Fool, open up to a new pathway in this life. But I find it tiresome. I'm exhausted. 9 of Wands. It's hard to feel that sort of inspirational, weightless energy when we are in fact, indeed, not weightless. Right? It's wanting to take off in a new direction, but more than just be the Fool, a planned fool, a fool with a plan. Right? The Star. Star is not random. You pick one, you got to follow it. That could never be random. So the Fool wants to open up to a new star pathway, but the exhaustion is here. 9 of Wands, and it's directly tying back to this union. I want to open up, start fresh, take a new leap of faith, new chapter in life. I want a new lease on life, you know. And it's particularly as it relates back to somebody's star, their hope and their wish. But they feel burdened by that 9 of Wands, tying back to this particular union. What else, please? Anything else, please, about that 9 of Wands? The Empress. Who is it? Who is the Empress, please? The 3 of Swords. Yeah. High Priestess. The one that means a lot to us. The person who has a great deal of rank or say in our lives. The one that we associate with pain. We got mixed feelings about it. Continuing on in this way. Breaking free for them, or would they be willing to go on a new journey with you? Start fresh? Are they willing to open up that way? Are they willing to take a new risk on life? Can they just open up their energy in a way that's not so... Could they take a real fresh start with you on the star pathway? Or do you still feel like your energy's being dragged behind because... You know, you're conflicted. Do I continue on in this life without them? Can I incorporate them into my pathway? They still mean a lot to me, but they also have markers of pain attached to them. Sadness, who knows why? You're exhausted by it. Your energy is split. I haven't seen how this person has come into play. I just know that they are... they're in a place where they make you feel natural, and you feel naturally connected to your love space. It's completely different from this. A part of you wants to take off and start a new pathway, but it's kind of like there's this begrudging thought of, I got this person I'm responsible for, or they would, I don't know that they would go along with me, or I would have to drag them with me, and that kind of really inhibits that Fool energy, that star pathway, okay, of opening up to yourself, your own desires, Your own sense of wishes and wants and expectations when you feel like you're having to carry someone with you who doesn't necessarily want to go. Okay. Okay. Show me the Magician, please. Show me the Magician, please, for Cancer. Okay. Show me the Magician, please. Show me that Magician, please. I know you're trying to hold back the pain. But you also hold yourself back at the same time. Show me the Magician. Show me the Magician, please. Nine of Wands. There it is again. I'm so tired of seeing that exhaustion, honey. I am so tired of seeing that exhaustion in you. 3 times for you, the Hanged Man, but we haven't done anything about it. You want more. You want to manifest more. You want to feel more, too. Let's make that clear, but you're not allowing it to happen. The Hanged Man with the 9 of Wands. You're showing a great deal of resistance just by your energy wanting to move on. I've seen it for you a couple of times. Okay, so when and how and when this comes into play, I don't know. You continue to feed something that does not change because you still find some comfort in it. Okay, you continue with that Page of Pentacles to feed into that 7 of Pentacles plateau energy because you still find some comfort in it. So I have a 9 of Cups attached to all that pentacle. There's some basic level of comfort, so you continue to feed this particular connection. But it also prohibits your own growth as both the Fool and also being the Magician, a successful Magician, someone who wants to pull towards them what they actually want, at least at this time. Show me this Knight of Wands, please. Show me this Knight of Wands. It's in that hopes that things will work out. Also, possibly, it's hard to shake up the comfort zone. It's a little easier to just kind of stay with what's established. I'm not saying you've completely given up. Underneath all those layers of, well, I'm comfortable, you know, I'm kind of exhausted by the idea of making any more effort than I already have. You still want more. It's really hard to access your Magician when it's underneath all these layers of I'm used to it, or I'm afraid to make change, or I don't know how to exist in any other way. It's kind of just, this is the way it is. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, please. See, 10 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles, your energy is waning in this insistence on keeping a balance that you don't particularly feel good about. It's prohibiting your best energy from doing what it needs to do. You have best energy here, Cancer, and it's not allowed to leave the door. You have more energy in you than you know, specifically that wants to express itself, but then it gets bogged down by you continuing to feed a situation that you don't seem to particularly care for. And also you don't thrive under. How can you? How can you possibly thrive under a 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Hanged Man, 9 of Wands? That's not thriving energy. So I know you think you don't have the energy for anything else. I beg to differ. Your energy very much has the energy for something else. It just gets bogged down in the day-to-day reality, and it says, no, we're just going to stay right here. We're not going to fight for our own way or our own independence. So I'd like to know when this kicks in. But yeah, so long as you insist on maintaining a balance for this connection that you don't particularly feel much for, you're going to continue to feel weighed down. Yes, that's the reality of it. You have better energy than this, but you can't feel it when you constantly feed something that doesn't really feed you back. Not in the way that you want. Show me Judgment. Show me Judgment. Show me Judgment, please. Show me Judgment. We need to have an understanding here that we've been holding back from walking away. There's that 8 of Cups again. It's a decision to do this, Judgment. It is a decision to do this. It is a decision to hold on and to be held on to. Complacency. That is a decision. So too is your 8 of Cups. The ability to walk away. You can choose to let go, and you can choose to not be held on to. Okay. There it is. There it is. Thank you. There it is. Moving forward, moving on from that same 2 of Cups. Right here. The one whose energetic ID signature pulls up 3 of Wands in its own right. 10 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. Hanged Man. Everything's just kind of dragging its feet in this connection. It is dragging its fucking feet. And I have not seen any healing in this connection. So that tells me, and also because you, again, this is not an accusation, but because you're delivering pages to this energy that you share with someone else, it tells me you're not interested. But you keep doing it. Because you don't know what else to do, or you've always done it. You don't know how to break the pattern, but I don't see you trying to break the pattern. I don't see you trying to heal it, and neither is the person whom you are connected to. This connection keeps dragging its feet, and at some point, judgment's going to hit you. I've been holding on to something I don't particularly have much feeling for, 8 of Cups. So I'm seeing the movement cards for you at last, moving on from that 2 of Cups back here. That union, that connection. You are wanting to move on from it, and you're going to feel it distinctly. If not now, then soon. It's under your current. So too is this. I was wondering when this guy was going to kick in. There it is. You are seeking your own sense of independence, and I know there are days, honey, when you feel like you just don't have the energy to do this. On the contrary, you have the energy for life. But you can't feel it so long as you're engaged in something that does not personify life. You understand? You have life in you. You have energy in you. But when you continue to feed into something that, again, you don't care for, you're not going to be able to feel that. You're not going to be able to feel your energy so long as you give it to the wrong place or the wrong whatever. Okay? Yeah, it's going to seem like you have no energy to spare. I don't have any energy to spare for this. I don't have time for this. I don't have any energy for this. No, of course you fucking don't. Why would you? Why would you? You're engaging in the same behaviors with the same person under the same pattern where there's no change. Now, granted, there is a part of you that desires very much to wake up and take off in another direction, a stronger one, a powerful one. But then it's kind of like your memory kicks in. Oh yeah, that person. That's kind of my burden, right? That's kind of my responsibility. That's kind of my ride right there. That's what I signed up for, right? I understand. But did you sign up for this? I'm not seeing much love here, other than a very spent 2 of Cups. The strongest love energy I see for you by far is not connected to this. I'm still waiting for that to make a reappearance. But in the future, it kind of is, because on your down line on the right, I got an Ace of Cups twice, tied to the soul bond, who you give a little bit of investment to, and it reinvigorates you, at least on the emotional level. It gives you something compared to what you've been receiving. So I'm not saying this person's better than that. What I'm saying is, this is what I know you have, and there's something else here too. And I'm not making the cards up, honey. I wouldn't want anyone to have a 3 of Wands. That's repetitious, by the way. That's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, i.e. the definition of insanity. Nothing has changed in this connection, and it has not for some time. Whatever this commitment is to you, it has not changed. I see no healing elements. I see no more desire to put any more of ourselves into this than we already have. For you and the person you're connected to, in that way, in the real world. And your biggest reason for continuing to contribute to this plateau pool is because, well, it's comfortable. Is it though? Because it looks like it exhausts you, and it does not replenish you, not where it counts. This does to some extent, otherwise you wouldn't be giving to it. And it's a conscious choice. Most likely because it feels to you. This you contribute to because you have to, or you feel you have to. Big difference. Finally, I'm seeing the transitional cards over Judgment. So, when this happens, I don't know. Because I see you doing delay, and it hurts you to delay. And the more you put this off, the more taxed you become, and your energy starts to wane. but it is going to reach a top out or tipping point in this effort, this mindless grinding effort. Not mindless. I know there's a point to it, honey. I know there is. And I would have more confidence in this union, in this connection, if I saw some interest on both of your parts to give more of yourselves to it. Instead of just like, well, here's another day. Another day, another energetic dollar, except you're not saving, you're spending. In a healthy connection, you have another day, another energetic dollar that you take with you, and it makes you feel good. This is the opposite. It takes $1 out of you every day. Well, those dollars add up, doesn't it? Day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. You're at the point where you're only investing Page of Pentacles into this union. Again, it's not an accusation, it's observation of what you're experiencing. And then, one day, it's looking like you've realized it's time. It's timing. 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords, both transitional cards. Moving on from that 2 of Cups. Moving on from holding on. Okay. Finally, I got matching here. Until then, the only thing I saw that was consistent was your 9 of Wands or 10 of Wands. The frustration, the exhaustion. You have energy underneath all this, honey. You act older than you are. I promise you. Even if you are someone who is older, your energy suggests that it has life in it. And it would like to express itself. Doesn't matter what your age is. You can't trick yourself into feeling a Knight of Wands you do not have. I know there's an energy here for which you show enthusiasm, but as you continue to try to invest that Knight of Wands energy unnaturally into a connection you don't feel that strongly for, you're going to experience burnout, as I've seen. All right, but again, take away from this, I see you transitioning outward. I'm not saying it's for an absence of love. What I'm saying is that's just you can't put any more of yourself into this. You're not inclined to. And there's no healing. And I'd rather you know that, come to terms with it, and admit it, than keep going on at this pace. It's not good for you, and it's not good for the person you're connected to. That's it. Okay, show me this Ace of Cups, please. Show me this Ace of Cups, please. Show me this Ace of Cups, please. Show me this Ace of Cups, please, for Cancer. Show me this Ace of Cups, please. I knew I was going to see that. I knew I was going to see it before it flipped out. Ace of Swords over the Ace of Cups. Yes. Whoo! Oh, my. Confidence look good on you, honey. It's interesting when you make strong decisions for yourself, as I'm saying. Your confidence is who you are, and understanding what you're about and what it is you're meant to do goes way up. That's the energy I'm talking about. You act like you ain't got that kind of energy. And I'll tell you why. You keep giving it to a connection that's like, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying they're a devil. I'm not saying they're a demon. I'm not saying they're an asshole. I'm not saying you are either. I'm saying I read energies. And this, your energy in this connection keeps hitting wall after wall after wall, but you're just used to it. So you start to shrink your energy towards it and give yourself less and less to it. That's it. But when your energy turns around and becomes self-claiming, whoo, fireworks go off for you, which is typically how it works. It's not instant, baby. You have more fire in you than you know. You have more drive in you than you know. And I can tell it's been buried under years of God knows what. I see most of it. Plateau energy, doing the same shit over and over again. We're just used to it. Low-level complacency. There's a very strong frustration element, though. That's what concerns me. It's not just you being tired. There's a frustration element tied to this connection. I can't quite peg it down, but I've seen it multiple times, and it's under the guise of 9 of Wands, 3 times, and the 10 of Wands. So yes, is the exhaustion there? Yes. I have this sense of, I get it. I get it. I get that you're tired of it. It's right here. It's right here. Everything I need to know is right here. You're tired of investing in a connection where it just feels like your cups are being spilt out, and it's almost like it's on purpose sometimes. Right? It's like, oh, I just gave you this part of myself, and this is what I'm getting back, huh? Okay. So your willingness to invest bigger parts of yourself starts to decline. We start out in those commitments typically with the Ace of Pentacles. And from what I'm seeing with you, your intention, your delivery, your energy, your love in this connection gets like this. And this is what kills me. It's emotional abandonment. 5 of Cups is. Okay. I know the cups you have with this person aren't appreciated, so your efforts get smaller and smaller. So they accuse you of doing less, which is actually true, because you're feeling less from them, which is also true. So you turn around, give them less, so that they can hurt you less. Then they accuse you of the less, which in turn hurts them, which they in turn... You see what I'm saying? How it's cyclic? Okay? So yeah, this is going to make you feel older than it is. And this is going to put you in a position where you feel like you don't have much drive. You're like, I don't have the drive for this. I don't have the drive to Magician. I don't have the drive for the Knight of Wands. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you fucking do. And I might tell you, and this is a peaceful transition as far as I can tell. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I just know that there's going to come a point in time where you're going to feel the call distinctly and with very strong marked energy about how long you've been holding on to very little, and that you want to move on from this 6 of Cups. It's peaceful, it's transitional. You don't want to fight, you don't want to argue, but you do want to claim your energy. And I see it right here. Every time you claim your energy, boom. Your declarations kick in. This is what that is, honey. That's what that is, baby. That's a declaration of independence, not once but twice. And it's not coming from in any way that's negative. It says I'm firm, and I'm being firm, and I know myself, and I know what I want. I do have energy after all. I do have it in me to make changes. I do have it in me to accept a new pathway and in a new love. I do have energy for this. Turns out, after all, it's just that energy that I had, I told myself it didn't exist. You know why? Because I keep throwing myself into something where I keep hitting walls. Over and over again. This is very marking right here. And it's been repeated until right about here. We will be doing time checks, of course. August might be important. Last February might have been important. I don't know where that's coming from. There's a stronger recognition here beginning early spring. Possibly last August. I'm not convinced of that, but it could be. Some of you received the call at different points, but you've had to slowly wake up from it, or wake up to it. The 26th might be important, the 28th might be important, also the 24th. And I'll get to time checks in a minute. This is just, this is literally in line with this. So is this. This is the only little piece. That's the only little piece. And my little greedy Scorpio self wants to know what this is. We'll see. If it comes up, it comes up. And so it does. A little bit. In the future, straight away, Ace of Cups, boom. Tying it back to that 6 of Cups, who again, you were showing minimal investment in, but it felt good. It felt good. No inhibitions there. No pushy-offy, no cajoling. It just feels natural, as soul bond energy typically is. It made you feel good, and it made your heart space expand. There you are claiming it. With a certain level of truth. All right, let's see what your King of Pentacles self is saying, or could be the person whom you're connecting to. I do not know. Could be dealing with Earth. You might have some Earth in your chart. They might. Show me that King of Pentacles. Show me that King of Pentacles, please. Show me that King of Pentacles. Oh, honey. Coffee's not cutting it today. I very rarely drink soda. Like, I just, this sticky sort of sweetness, I just don't like the way it sits on my tongue. But I'll tell you what, every now and again, I want a Coke Zero, and I want a Coke Zero right now. That is so random. That is so random. It is such a distinct, well now, call me crazy, but I think I see in my future, I think I'm getting a Coke Zero. Show me that King of Pentacles, please. Show me that King of Pentacles, please. Show me that King of Pentacles. Okay. 3 of Wands. Oh, yeah. What are we doing? Yay, Cancer. Yay. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Good job, Cancer. Good job. Good job. I'm so happy for you. Good job. Look at you go. Look at you go. Look at you go. Badass. Yes, you are. Okay, King of Pentacles. You looking at yourself. I believe this is you. I believe so. You are looking at yourself, particularly in terms of verification of your stability, sense of self, resourcefulness, stepping up to the plate. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know. I really don't know where it's coming from. But it's kind of like your energy's edging itself up. Okay? Here we go. It's kind of like stepping up to the plate. I keep getting that you're stepping up to the plate. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but your energy's stepping up to the plate. And the corners of your personality are sharply defined, more so in the future than they were in the past or even in the current. And as you stick into that stronger sense of confidence, gravitating towards that Ace of Cups, which I saw back here, as it becomes a more solid truth to you, your confidence picks up, and then so too does your resourcefulness, that King of Pentacles. Now, it's kind of like 3 of Wands. I'm looking at myself. Okay, I got decisions to make. I'm going to step up to the plate. I don't know what that means to you. I don't. But you want it to happen. And there's... What is this? It's like you're trying to figure out something. What am I trying to say? I see you looking at a door. The entryway to a door. Entryway to the home. It's like you're trying to determine your resourcefulness. Home energy. What are you trying to figure out? I don't know. But it's something to do that you want it. And you want to be ready for it. That's that Hermit energy kicking in, saying experience with that King of Pentacles. Oh, that honey. Whatever that 9 of Pentacles is, that makes that look like a joke compared to the Hermit and the King of Pentacles. So again, very strong Earth energy. You are doing something where you are healing the home space, but it's in preparation with 3 of Wands. I don't know how else to put that. It's like you're surveying your house. You are preparing your home energy. You want it to be correct. You want your home energy to be correct. Why? Why do you want it to be correct? Oh, let's find out. I don't know, but you're really excited by it. And you're like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm stepping up to this. What are you stepping up to? And the King of Pentacles and the Hermit, they don't fuck around. What are you stepping up to? You are preparing. Your energy's... It's not on edges and bad. It's in like, okay... I'm ready for this. What are you saying? What are you stepping up to the plate? You want your home prepared. You want it to be correct. You want it to be on point. Look at that. See that? That's what I'm saying about, even though that looks chaotic, King of Pentacles is straddling the deer horns, right? So while it might look chaotic to others, it's not to the person who built it. You know what I mean? That's what being resourceful is. I know what goes into this. I know it's safe. I built it. I know what goes into it. I know what balances my home. Thank you. It's a personal ID signature that says, I know what went into this. I know it's safe. I know it's structurally sound. I put everything into it. Thank you. Right? Healing and preparation. You want it, though. You want to bring it on. You're preparing your home. I don't know how else to put that. I see you looking at the doorway of your house. You're preparing it. Perhaps you're preparing for nesting. I don't know. Home expansion. But you want your home to be right, and I don't know why that's coming across so strongly to me. You want your home to be... Why do you want your home to be right? You want it to feel safe. Yes, of course. You want it to be comfortable. Yes, of course. But your energy's like, bring it on. I can do this. I'm stepping up to the plate. I can do this. That's so fascinating. You said you... Look at you. You said you didn't have energy for this shit. Look at you. Yes, you do, honey. Yes, you fucking do. And the more you exercise that positive energy direction, the bigger your energy gets. Honey, all I saw for you was an exhausted soldier, like 3 times. 9 of Wands is the exhausted soldier, the wounded warrior. When you finally do what's right for you, you accelerate to king 3 times in your own right. Strong masculine energy here. Look at that determination. You pulled 3 aces in your future orientation just in the 2 opening spots. Yeah. To say you come into your own, to say that you have newfound energy, that's an understatement. It's sexy, honey. I like it. But you are preparing your home energy. There's something about it you want it to be right, and I don't know what that means. Yes, you want it. You also want the stability, but here's the thing. You want it done right. You want it done right. The Hermit. You want to heal the home. You want it to be square. You want it to be correct. You have the energy for this. You're pulling it in. You're pulling it in. Where you didn't have the energy to manifest back here, that's all done now. You're rocking 3 aces in the future. Now, it could be I'm looking at 2 kings. Or 2 persons of substantiality. Equals. Like that. But you've already pulled the King of Wands twice. And it's always in context of what's doing what's right for you. You stand 10 feet fucking tall when you do what's right for you instead of just putting up with shit. Now, I say that loosely. I know where that's coming from. Commitments aren't meant to be taken lightly. But they aren't meant to be like this either. That's a fact. Okay, show me this 2 of Swords. I'm dying to know. God, your energy's like standing 10 feet. You're nervous, but no... I haven't seen one of these readings map out for you like this in a long time. It's mapping out almost linear. And they, as you know, or if you watch tarot, they're not always linear. Typically, they're not. This one's mapping out in a certain way. Why? It's so strong. I'm absolutely intrigued, Cancer. You got me hooked, honey. I gotta know how this ends. Show me that 2 of Swords. It's better than a telenovela. Show me that 2 of Swords, please. Show me that 2 of Swords, please. Show me that 2 of Swords, please. It's not that it's nervous. It's just you want things to be just right. You're excited. It's like that nervous excitement. You want things to be just right. You have an expectation here. What is this? Show me that 2 of Swords. Show me that 2 of Swords, please. Whew. Okay. 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 Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You're a little nervous. There it is. I knew I was picking up on that. It was a good nervous. And it is a good nervous. But you're a little nervous. Why are you so nervous? You're making me nervous. Why are you so nervous? Show me that 2 of Swords. Okay. 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 Yes. Oh! Why do you do this to me? God, you drive me up the wall, Cancer. That's why I love you, though. God, nobody gives me a good story like you do. I swear to God. You don't treat Cancer the same. Yeah, well, Cancer doesn't give me the same energy. Okay. That's my biggest critique by far, is that I'm not nearly as hard on you as I am compared to... You don't have Cancer's energy. Give me more of Cancer's energy. I wouldn't be hard on you either. It's not rocket science. But no, that's not how the signs work. But yes, I know. I have been faulted for not being nearly as hard on you as I am other folks, including Scorpio. It's like, well, You don't have Cancer's lovely energy, now do you? Try more like Cancer does and I wouldn't get on your ass, okay? You're nervous. I'm not saying you're not. It's a happy nervous. And there's some confusion here, but it's low level. It's low level. It's a little nervous, but it's because you're preparing yourself for bigger things. It's looking like nesting qualities to me. You are moving forward into new love. You know this. You know this. And it makes you feel good. Your confidence is here, so don't let that take away from you. There is something about your home energy that insists things need to be just right. You might have some very strong Taurus or Virgo in your chart. Because there is this insistence here that says... I need things to be just so. Which is very much both of their energies, right? Virgo is all about that comfort and knowing the self and then expressing that in the home. And it might take a while, but they get there. And Taurus with that fixed energy, it's very similar in that respect. I need things to be just so, and I'm a little nervous. I'm excited. I want this to happen, but I'm a little scared. So something about, I keep getting that I'm stepping up to the plate. I'm doing this. I'm stepping up. I already see you actively engaging in a new connection. You are thriving on it. Your energy is bursting in the correct ways. You have all that lovely new energy, all that new enthusiasm, that which you insisted you did not have back here because you were giving your energy in incorrectly to a connection that does not feed you. Hence why your energy shrunk. And why it's so small. This clearly does the opposite. It expands you, which is what a healthy connection does. This is what healthy love does. This is what healthy passion does. This is what healthy drive does. And it is stemming back from this one, which you tried to sneak past me. Oh, you tried to sneak that past me. And it is coming back from this connection. And then you are giving it the best of yourself in the future. And the more you do it, you're like, fuck yeah. Yes, I get that. I love that. It's beautiful. And every time you make strong decisions for yourself, like back here, when I choose independence because I understand that's what's right for me, I'm emotionally checked out from this anyway, so it probably does myself good and you good, whomever it is you're connected to and or walking away from. It's for the best. That's what the King of Wands says. I know this is for the best. You may not like it. You may not feel good about it, but I know it's for the best. Cool. And then we get over here. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Magician, Three of Wands, the Hermit. I'm going to step up to the plate. I'm stepping up to the plate. What are you taking on? Something's a little different. New household energy. You bet. Absolutely. I want things just right. Nesting principles. Combining resources and power. You bet. Nervous excitement about that. We take that off the grid real quick. Let's jump over here to that Two of Swords. There's some confusion here, but it's still stemming back to nervousness. But it's nervousness in all the right ways. We have the Lovers. Chariot, that's you. Two of Cups, this is a new union. You have some Five of Swords attached to it, but it's stemming from a Two of Swords. Whatever doubts you might have about this connection is coming from a place of confusion, which I am tying it back to nervousness. I am. It's not enough to defeat the purpose, thank God. When somebody's Five of Swords gets so powerful, it can override their better judgment. Okay, that's the only thing you seem to be nervous about is, I got really strong feelings for this, and so it does. You do. You have a strong connection here, and you're very much in love with each other. I see that. So much so that it sometimes it makes you pull back into a space of being unsure. Okay. It's not enough to override the power of the connection or the direction it's taking. I would tell you if it was. This is like nervous chatter in your head. Some of you might be very prone to overthinking. Okay? And in your proneness to overthinking, sometimes you can talk yourself out of things or set yourself up for failure. And you are doing your best to not do that. Okay? Because look at the strength of this. So I've got determination. I've got resourcefulness in the real world energy. In other words, bringing it home. And almost a real sense. For some of you, you're critically surveying your house, and I can't get that image out of my mind. Why are you surveying your house? You want things to be just so... nesting, you bet. I'm going to dig into that. It's not that it's bothering me. It's just curious. Why are you preparing your home so hard? Renovations, possibly? You're taking a step back, looking at your house. Why? You want it to be a healing. Why? That is so... You're stepping up to the plate. Why are you stepping up to the plate? Are some of you becoming parents? Is that where that's coming from? Oh. Integrated family? Oh, is that where that's coming from? Oh, that's for some of you. King of Pentacles is often a fatherly figure. I forget to say that. Is that what that is? I'm stepping up to the plate. For some of you, yeah, integrated families. That's why you want the house to be just so. Oh, but it's nervous. Anyway, I'm sorry. I get that's for some of you. I'm gonna see if I can hone in on that. But anyway, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See that? You're in love, and you're in love with the one you want. So don't let that shit speak for you. It's low level, and I know you've probably had a tendency to overthink things in the past. Okay? And your motivation for things and where that stems from. Don't allow that to speak for this. Okay? Do not allow this to speak for this. This is nothing. This is everything. This is peanuts. This is divinity. It is not the Two of Cups. See, that's what I'm saying, right? You're worried. You're worried a little bit. That's where that nervousness is coming from. Because this is meaning a lot to you. I keep hearing stepping up to the plate. Things are changing, but for the good. You want them. Let's make that clear. It's nervous excitement. It's nervous happiness. And part of your brain drifts off back to this Two of Cups. What if it ends up like this? Don't allow that to take over. What's the point, honey, of doing anything new if all you can do is believe or think or default to it's just going to end up like it was? You can't walk around in life like that. It defeats the purpose of new. It defeats the purpose of having the spirit of the Fool. It defeats the purpose of having the spirit of the King of Wands. You can be a King of Pentacles all day long, okay? And never try anything new. I'm looking at, and that's not an insult, okay? It's just that comfort zone that we can often get trapped into. Not necessarily good for us. We're just used to it, as we saw. But that spirit in you, that drive that you say, I don't have that. I don't have the energy for that. Yes, you fucking do. And you want it. And it's exploding for you healthily and appropriately in future. So no, you cannot apply, and I've had this talk with Scorpio, you cannot apply old failures to anything current or new, because again, it defeats the purpose. What's the point? Honey, what's the point of starting over? What's the point of walking away? What's the point of transitioning away out of a connection or relationship if you let this win? So don't let that win. So I don't know how hard this runs in you, but this is nothing. This is crap compared to this. You're literally here with your lover under a new union. And I'm also seeing real life, and yay, we got you. Yay, Cancer, we got you out of the spiritual world, at the emotional world. It's like, it's in the real world now. Yes, it is. It's coming. That's what it looks like for me. Tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. So while this is a beautiful outcome, I'm seeing so many elements in place that are fire-oriented, love-oriented, and then also home-oriented. Very strong home. Very strong, that we are very nervous and excited about. I'm stepping up to that particular plate, but I know this is correct for me. I know it. It's an undisputed truth. I know it. Tying back to this person who you gave just a... you didn't think that was going anywhere, did you? Did you? Tell me, Cancer. You didn't think this was going anywhere, did you? You had no idea. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you didn't think that was going anywhere, did you? It just made you feel really good and natural and easy, but like whatever, right? No, this is a new union. You're moving towards it with your lover. It's beautiful. You two are obviously strongly bonded, and you're making it happen. There is a good chance then that I'm seeing blended families. And that's where that energy's coming from. Okay, I need things to be just right. I want my home to be balanced, and I want it to be healing. Okay. Okay. Something like that. Something like that. Okay, where are we on time? Oh, I just had so much fun with your reading. I didn't even know. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying there aren't tricky elements. Of course there are. Of course, no, not this one. Of course there are. But again, honey, the major, it's what I'm having to tell people more and more, is knowing what is right for you and what is not right for you. Is no easy thing. But you can feel it. And then also you could not feel it. You can just as easily feel what is right for you as you can just as easily not feel what is not right for you. And I have the numbness of feeling and the exhaustion of energy. So how long you have not really known or recognized this connection wasn't right for you, I don't know. But the proof is in the results. How little of yourself you give to it, which again is not an accusation. This is the wearing down of one's spirit and energy and physical energy and resources and emotions over time. I told you, it starts out like this. And in a healthy union, it stays like this. In a healthy connection that is loving and beneficial to both, it stays like this. Everybody shrinks a little bit. Then you go back. If it's healthy, it'll do that. But yours, the one I'm looking at today, okay? I love this. This is brilliant. I have to do what's right for me. I have to. And perhaps what's best for both of us. Okay? The King of Wands does have a tendency to take charge, and when you do, you feel 10 feet fucking tall. Sudden wealth in reverse. Now that's interesting. Yeah, I agree. There's no growth. There is no growth. There is no growth. No sudden expectations, no unexpected moments, but there will be adjudication. For some of you, literally the 30th. Could be a court date on the 30th. But no, there's no spontaneous wealth here. There's no growth. There's no chance of surprise. Sudden wealth is in reverse. It's the jackpot machine. There is no room for surprise. There's also no room for development for that same reason. There's no chance of anything else happening. So again, understanding this, and then thus adjudication. I'm seeing court proceedings, in other words. And then, on the back of that, courtship. Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, you said you didn't have the energy for this. Courtship. Yes, indeed. Because we are following our pathway. $35 reduces to 8. August might be important. Community, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, that's so funny. That's pathway. This is like Virgo and Taurus again, as I've seen for some of you. You might have those strong elements in your chart. What is that pathway? The Hermit walks the pathway. Ace of Swords, yes, but also the Hermit walks the pathway. And the Community, 10 of Pentacles, under this courtship, under this new relationship. Strong sense of community, strong sense of an opening pathway. After this. Thoughts? Yeah, thoughts about that. Yeah. Well, I'm sure. The 16th also in the general sense might be, I told you, there's a court date coming up. I'm telling you. Adjudication, a sense of understanding and being heard, courtship, the officiousness of it. 23rd might be important to some of you. The 16, this is though, I'm tying it back to the thoughts. This person is a master artist and they are painting someone's face from memory. thoughts. I have strong reason to believe it's that person. The one that weighs on your mind. Or you didn't know or suspect that that would be going somewhere. Watching someone's image. For some of you. Unexpected income, and with it, where there is no sense of increase in value here, wealth is in reverse, no spontaneity, no room for growth, no chance for change. This is the opposite of that. So unexpected income, yes. With this union might come more financial gain. I don't, again, really get into that as a tarot reader, but again, one is resourceful, one is not so much. One has the possibility for growth, the other one not so much, okay? I do know that with this person ties into it a sense of community, again, the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So, we might have very successful careers, the one or the both of you, okay? Okay, show me the transitional energy, please. As always, take timelines with grains of salt. Tarot time is very different for everyone. Again, I'm reading for the collective energy. I might see dates across the board. I just saw the 26 again. I might see dates across the boards or a cluster of timing. Okay? Can I see more about this walking away for some of you? I insist August. I don't know, but yeah, August possibly. September. Can I see more about this walking away in terms of time? For some of you, you may not have known it, but the process might have started around March. The 3rd might be important. Yes. Yes. Understanding the strong truth. You just pulled up double aces when I asked about this. For some of you, this process has already begun with an understanding of a harsh truth. There might have been some harsh truths between you and this person around March, or perhaps last Scorpio season. Harsh, swift. The 3rd might be important. 16th. Yeah, for some of you last October. You might have started feeling this. I said 26 again. What the hell does that mean? The process has begun. I'm not saying you're leaving them overnight. Obviously, this is a peaceful transition. And it looks like it was a long time coming. But when we radically realized our feelings had changed, and that there may not have been too much hope for repair, that's when we started to acknowledge the truth. The 6th, the 5th, the 3rd, 16th, 10th, 26th. For some of you, this process already begun. Like I said, last Scorpio season or last March. I don't know that it's upcoming. I'm not convinced of that. But it could be. For some of you, this energy continues to develop now. Critically, now. Yes, correct. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't hone in on that. I'm trying. Okay, let's shift over here, please. Let's start over here with these aces. Can I have an idea of these aces, please? When we experience these aces. I saw you low-level investing back here. In a natural way, in an easy way. It was effortless, really. Again, the way it should be. Always. Some of these, when do these aces become more apparent? Okay. September. Or on the condition that you are free. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 9 of Pentacles twice. On the condition of your independence or September. 9 of Pentacles. I asked specifically. For some of you, Scorpio season, but I feel like more this is that person. Doesn't have to be. The one we want to be a fool for. September. Freedom. It's either conditional upon your freedom, as you've opened with, or September. But your confidence is through the roof. By then you will know. When you are free, you will know. And then your energy kind of maps out with this person spectacularly from that point forward. What's this? Yeah. As you walk away, 8 of Cups. It pulls you out of whatever it is you were feeling into a strong state of confidence again. September. There's it. 999. Ooh, 9/18/27. But again, what the hell happened? Something happened in May. What the hell happened? Was there was some sort of critical, for some of you, I don't know where the hell this is coming from, I apologize. There was some sort of possibly critical gift exchange in May, and or the absence of it. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Some of you received a critical gift in May, and some of you did not. That's when your energy started to pull in a different direction. For some of you, you received very telling gifts in May, and it shifted your energy a bit. And for others of you, you received nothing in May, and it did the same. I don't know what the hell that means. Some of you got something from somebody, and some of you got nothing from somebody else. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, that's enough. Okay. I will say this, while this kind of varies across the board, some of you it's concurrent, it's a slow-going transitional process. The one that seems to be consistent over here is September. Or, again, conditional upon your freedom and independence, okay? Oh, Lord! Okay, we got new charms. Yay! We got new charms. Finally. Okay. Rocking horse, I agree. The repetition of back and forth behaviors. The Eiffel Tower, Paris, romantic notions. Also, you know, French, for some reason, might be important. French food, the French language, I don't know. But yeah, something about that. The height of romanticism and building a very strong, unique structure as well. I mean, there's so many different ways I could interpret that. But yes, very romantic. And then W. The chakras being in alignment. Yes, wanting things to be just so in our own house. Big Tinkerbell and the big star. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Tiara, sign of commitment, as well as a certain wealth and or status. And then the feather, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Can I get some more initials or something else, please? Okay. 2 W's. I don't even know what the odds are of that. The cat, highly intuitive. Yes. We also have the stingray. Aw, I love stingrays. We have the stingray here. We have the cat, both signs of water, both signs of intuition. Yes, we also have the seahorse. Lots of water here. K, R, Pegasus. Yes, I think that's very telling. Masculine freedom, masculine sense of pride and independence, and being able to go one's own way. We have a healing heart here. K-R. E. Dollar bill. All right, money. Yeah, there's something about that. Yeah, there just seem to be some financial stability and or feasibility when tied with this person. And they have the gold. Water, 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 heavy water, heavy water, heavy intuition here. I see you, Cancer, Pisces, and I also see Scorpio. Also with the cat. You're all three intuitive. Yes? S and R. That's funny. I was just thinking, it's anchor, more of that water. P. And I was just thinking, because RS, S is my last initial, but nobody knows my middle name, and it's going to stay that way. Yeah, I was just thinking that to myself. No, I don't want anyone to know my middle name. That was funny. I don't know why I thought of that. Okay, I'm sorry, Cancer. Anyway, it's beautiful. Good job for you knowing you and doing what it is that you needed to do in order to get to where you need to be. Your life seems to be unfolding in a particular direction, which you are very excited about, but also nervous about. You want things to be just right or just so. I have very strong impressions of stepping up to the plate, or blended family, or mixed family. Something that before to this, I don't know that you had much experience with, because it's coming across as nervousness, but excitement for home grounding energy. But again, you're meeting it where it is. This is what matters. This is what matters. Okay? This is what matters. Not this. All right? It's going to be okay. It will work if it'll work, if you'll let it, or however that goes. Anyway, Cancer, congratulations to you. It's beautiful like always. I'm glad to see your big connection energies actually going someplace in the real world. Yay! Yay! I'm so happy it's in reality, or it's gonna be. It is conditional, and I'm not saying it's the easiest thing. 39. Why is 39 important? 39 goes to 12, which puts us into December for some of you. Then 12 goes to 3, which goes back to March. But 39? Why is 39 important? Something about being 39 years old for some of you? I don't know. Something about being 39. And I keep holding Pegasus here. Something about being age 39. I don't know why that's important. It's when you met one of these connections, or you had a choice between connections, or you... or that's when you last felt your freedom, was when you were 39. I don't know. I don't know. Remember being 39. And what it felt like then. What it was like to exude that kind of determination for yourself, and to be your own independent energy, and remember how good that felt. Something like that. You remember that. If you can remember that, you can do it again, or you can be like that again. You know what it's like before, you can do it again. Something like that. Okay. Okay. You've done the hard thing before, you can do it again. But also, you can remember your sense of ambition, your drive, and your freedom, too. You have a distinct memory of it. And that you can also remember thriving in it, I believe. That's enough. Cancer, put in the comments as you see fit. Congratulations to you. Take care. Be well.